To start our research, we first went to imdb.com to find basic information about all the movies we were given as an option for the project. After watching the trailer for It Happened One Night, we decided that this was the best option for our group.
Married him only because I told you not to. Got away from us, sir. Of course she got away. She's too smart for you.
Next, we started our individual research on our designated areas of the movie. To find information on director Frank Capra, we went to JSTOR through the library. The first article we found was titled The Legacy of Frank Capra. This article was great, talking about his humble beginnings as an Italian immigrant to eventually becoming one of the greatest directors in American film history. This article noted his obituary printed in the New York Times, so from there we went on to find that. After finding his obituary, it essentially repeated many of the same ideas from the initial article, talking about Capra's life as a whole. After reading it over, we decided that the obituary would be a rejected resource.
After looking up information about Clark Gable, we then decided to research Claudia Colbert. We first looked at IMDb, but after further research, came across a very detailed biography of her life from Vanity Fair entitled A Perfect Star. This article describes her rise to stardom after moving from France to the United States, her start on Broadway, how she transitioned to film, and her life post-Hollywood. It also talks about her role as a style icon in the 1930s to 40s. We also found a short clip of Clark Gable's greatest moments in his acting career from the movie Gone with the Wind.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
That is one of Clark Gable's most famous quotes.
Moving on from the actors, we decided to learn more about the genre of the screwball comedy. We used JSTOR to look up articles about these movies and found one that not only talked about the genre itself, but analyzed It Happened One Night as well. The article named Screwball Comedies Constructing Romance, Mystifying Marriage was interesting and gave us perspective about the time period. After gathering our resources, we found the clip we would be using for our commentary. The clip we chose was the most famous hitchhiking scene, where Peter and Ellie stood on the side of the road trying to pick up a ride.
Here comes the car.
Okay, now watch me. I'm going to use number one. Keep your eye on that thumb, baby, and see what happens.
I stood up my eye on the thumb.
Something must have gone wrong. Try number two.
Well, when you get to 100, wake me up.
From there, we created our WordPress site, ready to compile our bonus features for the project.